guys, welcome back to our channel. Yes, you know it's a channel for me and you, and there is no me without you. If you're seeing my face for the first time, thank you for stopping by. Please subscribe, and you are welcome to the family. And to all our returning subscribers, thank you so much. Please remember to like and share because this video promises to be an interesting one. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how I baked this cake. It's a DIY cake, yes. You know, I love to do a lot of DIY cake, and you can see some kind of chocolate in the cake. Yes, I'm going to show you how I made this two-in-one cake. This is chocolate, you see dripping here, chocolate and vanilla. So I'm going to be sharing with you how I made this two-in-one cake, and I'm going to be giving you tips that help me bake because I'm just a DIY baker. You know, I love to do a lot of different DIY stuff. I'm going to give you tips that have helped me since I started baking. This is my second time baking this cake. And without any delay, let's go straight into the video. Since I ate the last piece of cake, I decided to bake another one and I decided to take you along with me to the kitchen. Here are the ingredients I'm going to be using. I'm also going to leave them in the description box. 1 cup of flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, half tablespoon of vanilla extract, and a pinch of salt, 1/3 cup of cocoa powder, and we are going to sieve this. I'm also going to stir to mix. Then I'm going to put the rest ingredients in a blender. 2 eggs, half cup of oil, half cup of sugar, 1/3 cup of milk, and I'm going to blend this for 2 minutes. This process is fast and this mixture smells so nice. Now I'm going to turn all my blended ingredients, which are my wet ingredients, into the dry ingredients and mix until you have a smooth consistency. I'm also going to mix my cocoa powder before I pour the batter into it. I'm just going to pour half of the batter into the cocoa mixture. Just in case you're wondering what I mixed my cocoa powder with, I mixed it with water, just like a tablespoon of water, just to make it of a lighter consistency. Now we have two different batter, chocolate and vanilla. This looks so beautiful. So now I'm going to pour one at a time into my pan. I floured my pan. I'm just going to put the vanilla on one side and the cocoa on the other side. I'm just going to keep doing it and have this beautiful color. Cocoa, vanilla, as you can see me do right now. The thing is, I really wanted vanilla cake, but I can't just eat cake that's all white. I need it to have some kind of chocolate color, you know? So I decided to do a mixture, and it looks really beautiful. Oh, it's not looking so beautiful anymore. I should have left the last part. Now we are going to do a toothpick test. If it comes out clean, it means your cake is ready. And this is the back of my cake. Clean, it's not burnt. All I have to do is to dust out the excess flour. And this is my cake. Time to cut and have a bite. This cake, when you put it in the fridge and eat it the next day, it tastes super yummy. It's yummier the next day and the next and the next. I want you to see what it looks like inside. This cake looks really good. That's why we just cannot have enough of it. I've taken a bite and I want you to see how soft it is. Great, awesome. This was the next morning. We ate like half of the cake just the next morning. That's just to tell you how yummy it is. Okay, let me share with you the tips that help me when I bake. I noticed that we have two types of ingredients. We have the dry ingredients and we have the wet ingredients. The dry ingredients are like your flour, your baking powder, and all those kind of dry ingredients. You know, sometimes the sugar goes for the dry ingredients, but sometimes we put the sugar in together with the wet ingredients. Your wet ingredients are like your eggs and your oils. If you're baking with oil instead of butter, your eggs, your oil. So sometimes we mix the sugar with the egg or the sugar with the butter. So that's the first tip. I noticed that we have wet ingredient and we have dry ingredients. Another tip that have helped me is that I noticed you have to put butter on your pan if you're baking with a pan, and then go in with flour. I think that works for me. After putting butter or oil, you go in with some flour on top. It helps prevent whatever you're baking from sticking to the pan. I've tried using just butter or oil. It just doesn't really work as well as when you put flour on top. Some people use parchment paper as well. But in a case when you don't have parchment paper, all you have to do is just put some flour on top. And then timing and measurements are very important when you bake. You need to make sure that your timing is okay and your measurements are accurate. And I hope this video was really helpful. You can try it out. It's just a DIY cake I bake and eat at home. I'm not selling it. I'm not a cake vendor. I just love cake so much. I'm like, yeah, why not? Let's try baking. I also have different cake recipes that I'm going to share with you. I make some kind of, African pop and all that stuff like that. And I'm always also going to share with you on this channel. So please remember to like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and share. It promises to always be fun on this channel. But for now, bye.